my hands go high. You tell me to speed, I spit it. You tell me to give, I fit it. You tell me you gone, I get it. You tell me to jump, my hands go.
Okay.
Good to meet you. Good to be in the studio for the first time.
Thank you, bro.
You know, with you. This is nice. Is this where you recorded the project, Just Was How I
the
Felt?
full project.
Yes?
Yeah.
Nice. So you're going to be talking about this project today. I want to get to know you. I want to get to know the project. I want to get to know what you're feeling and how you're feeling it. Mm-hmm. Okay? Yeah? So we're going to talk today from the heart, straight from the heart, right? That's how you feel?
Let's do it, bro.
Nice?
I'm ready.
Very nice. This is a very, very cool studio, bro.
Bro, this is where the magic happens, bro.
Yeah?
You know
I'm actually very glad to be here, you know? Yeah? How long have you been kind of working with this studio in here?
This particular one, I think like a couple years maybe.
Couple years.
But yeah, I've been my engineer for like 7 years or something.
Oh, that's a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Strong relationship?
Yeah, for sure.
Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, very nice. I How do you seek out these places? You know, what do you look for when you're looking for like a studio joint? You said you've been here for 2 years. What's the previous one before?
Similar setup, but like just a different place, location.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, like same setup, like back garden, studio,
Cool.
but different location. But what I look for, just like a connection has got to be there first, innit?
Yeah.
Because you go to so many different producers and engineers, and it's like their beats are hard and they can mix well, but it's like the connection, you don't feel that, like, do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like you got to find that right connection with the person, innit? And then that's what builds from there.
When I talk to you, you always seem to talk about connection, feeling, you know? So is this kind of like your motivation, kind of like your drive towards That's Just How I Felt? I mean, it's named after how you feel, right? So you're very big on your feelings?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah?
Feelings are important, bro.
Okay.
I'm very big on just like saying how you feel and just doing how you feel, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how I felt. It was just like, I'm just going to do how I felt. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man.
Okay. Did you work on this alone? You know, this is just solo. So did you how was it like before coming into this alone? You know, when we talked previously backstage, you talk about having was it a duo back in the day?
Yeah, I was in a duo, New End.
How long did that last for?
I think 4 years, roughly. Three or four years.
This project right now, is this your first time?
Yeah, this is my first solo project.
Yeah. How does that feel?
Feels great, man. Like, knowing I can do something by myself.
Okay.
Because, like, mentally, if you're leaving a duo, you're going to be thinking, he was kind of holding me a little bit low-key. Like, can I do this by myself?
Fair enough.
But then if you go in studio and you practice and you're getting out songs, then you do an album, 22 songs, it's like, cool. People messaging me like, this is hard, I'm like, calm, that validation is here now. I can do it by myself.
Okay.
But mentally, it was difficult leaving that duo because, like, it's a new world, isn't it?
Yeah. So you left because you wanted to explore
that,
the outer edges of your
like you had personal things you wanted to focus on apart from music.
Cool.
But I just love music. I was like, I want to do music, innit? So life, I'll call it life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you recall like the moments before you started to feel like, you know what, I gotta fly on my own? Can you recall that? Can you recall to build up to that? What initiated that?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Like, I gotta go on my own, to get that freedom, to express yourself by yourself.
I think like I'll go to like, for example, my manager's house. I'll play him some songs back then, and he'll be like, "Yo, you're cold, yeah," but like honestly, like I feel like your boy, like, and I'm like, bro, he doesn't understand. Like I see the talent, but he's looking at it because the energy is different. So I feel like I spotted that as well. People were spotting it, telling me like, "Yo, you could do this by yourself,"
Yeah.
So word of mouth helps, innit? So I'm like, I took that and I just went with it.
Yeah, it's good to have that support structure, within you. And it's kind of encouraging you to like move out on your own if there's like some sort of a horizon out there for you to explore. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And how is it going now that you finished the project? How do you feel? You feel like a weight is lifted off your shoulders, or you feel like, you know what, I want to tackle something else?
Both feelings are there.
Both?
For sure.
Okay.
But initially I felt the first feeling like, that's off me, bro. Like I worked on like a year or something.
Yeah.
But I was blasting it in the car, like bare listening to it so many times. And I dropped it. I'm like, I didn't really play that much in it, but it's still like my baby boy.
Okay.
But like, because I've heard it so many times, by the time I dropped it to the world, it's like I'm on to the next thing, innit? But like
you've already moved on from all of that excitement, all of that, whatever else is going on, and then you're just really comfortable to release it out to the world. How long? You say you held it for a year. before releasing it, right?
Yeah, roughly a year. Yeah.
Why hold it for so
I'm a
long?
perfectionist. I need to know it's perfect, innit?
Fair enough.
And this is my first project.
Uh-huh.
Like, this is me introducing myself to the world, so
course.
it's got to be right, bro.
Oh,
Can't buy anything, do you know what I mean?
Nice. So let's do a little bit of introduction with you, right? So where are you from, really?
I was born in Nigeria.
Okay. And now you're here in the United Kingdom, right? So how long have you been here?
17 years or something.
17, that's a long time.
Yeah, it's long, bro.
You pretty much grew up here then, you know?
Yeah, I pretty much grew up here, yeah.
Does anything from you know, your birthplace, from Nigeria, does that influence your music today, or do you think your music is solely influenced by everything you've learned growing up here? Can you remember anything from back then?
Not really.
Not
bro.
really. Okay, this is where it's all at.
Yeah,
Cool.
Bro, like, and it's kind of sad though in a weird way.
Why?
Because I want to feel that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
I want to feel like I went home like 6 years ago, innit? But I didn't feel like I was at home. Because they're looking at me like a star, but it's like I'm just wearing normal Nike shoes, bro. But they're looking at me like, the eyes is like red eye, bro. But I'm saying this, but like, it might be, they're just looking at me like they admire me, innit? But it's like, it didn't feel right. So, you know when you go abroad and you come back to your country?
Yeah.
I know you're Nigerian, innit?
Yes, I am.
Come back to your country. Sometimes you don't really feel like, you know what I'm saying? You're part of it.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
That's because you've been away for so long. Haven't been away for
so it's
so
like
long.
naturally, my music is more influenced by the UK, but I want to have that Nigerian roots in it.
Maybe it's also because of the way you present yourself as well, you know, with your fit. You know, could you talk about that? You know, what inspires you to kind of express yourself like this?
What, fashion?
Yeah, fashion-wise. You know, you've got the hair, you got the scarf, you got the, the chains, you know, so.
Yeah, boy, it's literally just expression, bro.
Just expression, yeah?
Like, I just like, it's like trying shit. I like just trying fits on, bro. I find it fun as well.
Yeah.
I'll just play music and just start trying out outfits. I'm like, this is cold. Like, how did I think of this?
Cool.
I'll just throw this over this and rip this and cut that. I'm like, I just find it fun as well, do you know what I mean?
Okay.
And just shopping for pieces, like going charity shops and shit. But yeah, man, like painting my nails, like.
Yeah. I noticed that. Yeah. So what's the story behind all of that? You know, the painted nails, you know, the colors. What's the story behind that?
This is red for that's just how I felt in it. But like, bro, it's just like, I don't know, man.
So if it wasn't for that's just how I felt, being red, you know,
I probably have like black nails right now.
So you would have it painted
normally
regardless,
it'd be black,
huh?
but because I know we're shooting, I'm like, I thought like painting it red.
Cool.
But normally I do
expression. Yeah. That's cool. That's good to hear. So back to your project, right? How was it? How was that like? You know, how many songs do you have again in the year?
22.
22. How long did it take you to write all of that?
I didn't write all of it. Half of it was like freestyle.
Okay.
But like, how long? I don't even know, bro, like 6 or 7 months or something.
6 or 7 months, just walking back to back, just going through it, going through the feeling, going through the vibe, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, finding beats and stuff, bro.
What's that process like, finding the beats? You know, you're coming to the studio, you're spending the whole day here. What's the experience, you know?
Not really all day, the whole day. Sometimes I've got to get it done in 3 or 4 hours, innit? I'm on the clock.
Fair enough.
Because think about it, like, I'm not at a stage where I can go book a 12-hour session. Like, these guys have got it good, you know? Like, they can just go LA, book a session, 12 hours. Like, they come there 12 in the morning. But financially, I'm not there. I can't do that right now. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But when you get that freedom, you can make more bangers, bro. Because you ain't got to stress about, I got to leave in 3 hours. But yeah, naturally, how I made this one is like, comes to book a session on my engineer, 3 or 4 hours, 2 hours sometimes. I already have a beat. Sometimes I don't have a beat. I'll be in my car like an hour before the session,
I see.
listening to like beats and shit. And I'll come in here, I'll record it. Or it's either that or I'll come in here, play a beat, vibe with it, record.
What's the fastest track you've put down?
I don't know, you know.
No?
You mean like just recorded, like?
Yeah, just like the you know, the bars, the message itself, you know.
For like maybe like 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Damn, you hear a beat and you're in.
Yeah, bro, it comes quick to me, bro.
Cool. When did you realize that your music is your thing, you know? I can imagine, you know, growing up as a kid, you know, all of a sudden, you know, or was it always there? Kind of like in the background.
When did I realize what specifically?
Music, you know, like this is your thing. This is your...
Oh, like my
this
calling.
is your express, yeah. Do you feel like it is?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah?
I feel like when I dropped my debut track, I dropped it on my birthday, and it's called Hands Free. And people were fucking with, and the video I did it myself, innit? People were like fucking with it, innit? So I'm like, yo, like, shit, like,
Maybe
to
I
get
can
that
do
feeling
this,
on your
yeah.
birthday gives you more of a,
Cool.
like, serotonin. Do you know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
like, I
I feel
did this, I gave myself the chance, and it's like, people actually love this song, bro. My boy will call me just singing the lyrics, like, bro. I'm like, it's so funny, bro.
How old were you at the time?
This is 2020. What year was this? I think this was 2 years ago, you know? So I must have been 24.
24.
Yeah.
Just a couple of years ago. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, bro.
That's cool. And here you are now, you know?
But I was doing music way before then, but like that was the moment where I've realised that
This is it
this
for you.
might be my, maybe, potentially, small.
And way before then,
Yeah.
how did you get into music? Because you must have been, you know, a young kid, you know, were you always, did you have instruments at home? Did your parents kind of push you towards music, no?
No, my parents weren't really into that. All that. I was just listening, bro, honestly, yeah, I was just listening to tracks on like GRM Daily or Link Up, for example. Or not like any platform in it, but I'm just saying that could win in the UK.
Okay.
And I'll look at it and I'm thinking like, these are like, I swear, like not in an arrogant way, but I'm like, I swear I can do this, but better than you guys, bro. Like,
That's ambition.
I can do this, but like, what are you guys talking about?
Yeah.
Like, you're not even saying anything, bro. You're just there in a tracksuit in a car park, like.
Fair enough.
I'm like, yo, like, I feel like I can actually be, because I'm a deep person, innit? So I'm like, I can do this, but I can take it to the next universe. Do you know what I mean?
I feel you.
So like, watching people who I thought the talent was so low made me want to start making music in a weird way. There wasn't like one specific, this person, that person. It was just like seeing the bar so low. I just thought, let me just try and do this shit to see what happens, innit?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. And now that you started making your own music, how do you feel? How do you feel like that? Where do you think that fits in to the current, you know, atmosphere, you know, for the current music, you know? Where do you think you fit in?
Do I want to fit in? I don't know, bro. I don't know where I fit in, but at the same time, do I want to fit in, bro?
You want to be your own element, you know? You
Yeah,
kinda wanna
like,
just...
if you want to fit me in, cool. You think you can fit me in this box or that box, but I'm cool here, bro.
Okay.
At the same time, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm fine here, bro.
So being in the UK, what kind of inspirations? I mean, I know that you're looking at things and you want to challenge the status quo, but did you have any inspirations? You know, any characters out there, you know, that you could draw from and say, hey, you know, I want to be that guy, or I want to be that girl, or whatever.
I fuck with Skepta, you know.
Skepta.
That's my guy,
Nice.
bro.
Okay.
I fuck with Skepta since young, bro.
Okay.
Skepta's my guy, man.
Yeah.
His music is swag, like he's one of the first artists to like break like the America, bro.
Yeah.
Like deep it. 2016, he was running shit, bro. And he still is, bro. Skepta's still a guy, innit? So like Skepta, I'm trying to think. No one else really in the UK, you know? Like that.
Outside of the UK, do you have any inspirations? Or just
Travis, Sway Lee,
Travis Scott, okay.
Future,
Yeah.
Carti, Drake.
I can hear this
Come
kind
on,
of
man.
vibes in your
Really,
music.
bro.
I like it. That's
Like,
cool. That's
yeah.
cool. Do you have any like top 3 from what you just mentioned, you know, that you're looking at?
Nah, I can't put a top
You
3
can't
with
put-
those
no.
names. Nah, I can't.
No, it just stays there, just
Yeah.
open for interpretation. Fair enough. Fair enough. And so far, okay, on this project, any challenges along your way? You know, it's your first time working alone, your own solo project. You know, but what do you think that experience has been like? You know, for you, anything that's coming the way to open your eyes and say, "Wow, you know, this is different, man, from what I expected."
Finding your own sound. Because I didn't have a sound. It was New End before, innit?
Okay.
I was in a duo, so it's like developing your own sound is interesting.
What did you do to kind of go through that then, you know? Spend some time alone maybe, or just spend some time exploring different
just
sounds,
like
see what
finding your
comes in?
sound, like hearing different beats, seeing what I like,
Fair enough.
like not having to save a verse sometimes can help, or like think I'll write this hook for you or something.
Okay.
Like when you're in a duo, you got to think about the other person sometimes, innit?
Okay.
Like how would the song be the best with both of us?
Okay.
But when you're solo, it's like you're more free, so it's like
Less to worry about.
you just write the whole song, bro, and you just like you just go on the mic and it's like, shit, this track is done already. But you got to think about, what are you going to do, 16 here, then I'll do the hook then. So it's like, that as well. But
sounds to me like you're better off working on your own, as opposed to working in a duo. Because then you get time you get the freedom that you're actually looking for,
Yeah, it's sad though, man.
Is there any kind of message that you want to put out with your music? I mean, I've listened to the project itself, and it's a lot about it has made me want to feel something. I feel like the artist wants me to know something. Is there something that you think this project you wanted to come out, besides just the lyric itself, besides the words,
Say that one more time, bro.
Yeah, I'm saying, like with your work.
Yeah.
With the way you feel.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a message that wants to come out of you, or are you just expressing yourself? Pure expression?
Oh, nah, it's just, I haven't got a specific message, bro. Just pure expression, bro.
Just pure expression.
Like, there's not something that I want to say, like it's like pre in my head, like, it will just happen in the moment, do you know what I mean? So,
Fair enough. Yeah. Fair enough. I see you. What do you have coming for the future? How much more of this? How much further do you want to go into this? Into your music. You want to go all the way out?
Yeah.
You want to keep expressing?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're gonna try something, you might as well try it to the max.
Yeah. Do you have anything lined up coming up?
Yeah. I got a project dropping December, an EP.
Okay.
December times.
Okay.
And then I got another project dropping April next year.
So you have it all lined up. You have your future.
I'm working, man.
Yes, you're a very busy man. So do you play any instruments on your own?
No.
So you just focus more on the writing side of things?
Yeah.
Cool. No instruments at all. And how do you think that influences your taste in beat? Do you feel like you're complete without an instrument?
It's a good question,
Yeah.
Because the other day, Orbs gave me a ukulele.
Okay.
And he said, yo, play this. And I'm like, I'm playing it and I'm wishing I could sing at the same time.
Yeah.
So now I'm thinking if I could play an instrument like a piano or guitar or something, it might open my mind a bit more.
Okay.
So now you ask that question, I'm thinking, yeah, possibly, to be fair, because like I'm playing this ukulele.
Yeah.
I can't play it, by the way. He's trying to teach me. I'm trying to play it.
Okay.
But I'm just thinking, bro, if I could actually play and I could sing like Ed Sheeran, bro, like this would be cold.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
So that might be your next project, to learn something, to learn one instrument, see if you can integrate it.
It's a good thing to have.
Cool. You're teaming up, finding the people to work with, finding your engineers, finding your, videographers and such. How do you come up, how do you go about that? What's your MO, for finding somebody to work with, especially seeing that you've started off with somebody, you've gone on your own, now you're trying to branch out, find a team that fits into your ideal.
Yeah.
So how does that look from your, seeing as you have very specific needs, right? With people that you want to spend time with.
Do you mean like working with artists, or what do you mean like?
No, I mean like your team, your producers, all of that, how,
Or just like team in general, like people who shoot your videos and stuff?
Yeah, all of that, all combined, Do you look for anything specific? How do you...
Bro, just natural energy, bro.
Natural energy.
Just link up, like I know this person who knows this person.
Yeah.
Just how we linked up, bro.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? And just like making sure the energy is right. That's the first thing. Like me and James, we said that I get it, bro. Like just off pure energy.
Okay.
We met up, we spoke about the song. Man was like, yeah, shoot this. And the video is cold, bro. You know what I mean? So I don't go out looking for like this specific trait. I'm gonna it's like, nah, bro. Like I let it come to me in a way.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Let it come to you, So are you religious? Or, you consider yourself religious? Or like, okay.
I'll say I'm Christian, innit?
Yeah. But you kind of go with this like, vibe of, feeling and let this come to, attracting, like the law of attraction kind of thing. Are you into that kind of stuff? That kind of like, spiritual, side of things as well?
I don't know. Maybe I am, but I wouldn't say I am, innit? But I don't think I'm spiritual like that.
Okay, you never really thought about it yourself, or?
No, I haven't thought about it.
Okay.
But if you ask me, I'll say no, innit? But maybe, I don't know.
Okay. I think we can kind of like fit them all into the same box, spiritual, religion, whatever it is, But, you're very big on that connection part, so that's a good thing for us, That's a good thing for you. It's a good thing for your fans as well to kind of see that different kind of energy coming from the artist, which is kind of like, as opposed to just like money, girls, this and that, how it is, Fair enough. I want to talk to you about a couple of your songs in there, Is there anything in there that stands out to you, in the album itself, in the whole project? something that's really close to your heart?
Like a song or like a moment?
Like one of the songs that you're
song,
rating.
yeah. Let me think, give me a sec. Probably How It Feels, just off the top of my head.
Okay. What is it about it?
This is about how you feel. Like, I know how it feels when you want it. Yeah, I know how it feels. Bro, that song, that's another, going back to the first point, that's when I was in a duo. I made that song, How It Feels, the hook, and it was me. And then the open verse, my boy was going to get on it. But for time I was thinking like, I don't know what to do with this song, innit? So then I must have just finished it one day, bro. Like, but I took a in it. I don't know if you know what that is.
No, I don't. Could you talk about that? What is that?
Yeah. But like 10 times stronger, innit?
Okay, fair enough.
After a while, I was in a night shift. So I took
Okay.
And I was just in my car, like, just writing to this song, bro. So the second verse was completely different from the first.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But How It Feels, like, I think that's just a personal one, to be fair.
It's a personal one. You're saying it's coming from the previous relationship that you had with your duo, and so you think breaking up as a duo kind of influenced that?
Yeah, because it was originally a New End song, innit?
Yeah.
But it turned out to be one of my songs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it just became yours. Okay, I can see why that would be close to home. Is there anything else, in the track that gets you? For me, it's X Love. I think we're gonna play that at the end of this conversation. So how was that? How did you come up with that one? X Love. I really, really enjoyed that.
I made X.
Yeah.
I made EE. Well, that song is crazy,
cool,
fam. That
cool.
beat.
Pretty cool.
How did I come up with that? Bro, just girls, man. Girls are bro. I'll be real. I don't want to say too much because maybe mama and pops might be watching one day. But like,
shout out to mama
I'll
and
be
pops.
young and lit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Girls are bro, I'll be like, deep it. It's called X Love.
Yes.
If you really know, innit? Like, but it's like hearing the beat, going through a situation, do you know what I'm saying? And then like twisting the words, making you think is he talking about this?
Yeah.
Or is he talking? And my boy even asked me the other day, like, bro, X Love, what are you saying? Like, you talking about a girl? I'm like, I'm talking about both, but I'm playing with your mind, bro. You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
But the song is cold though.
Yeah.
X Love, yeah.
So do you have any sort of creative relationships, right now that, I'll call it that, some sort of a muse, you mentioned girls, like so have you got any, creative relationships right now going that's, inspiring your music, inspiring your future music,
What do you mean by creative relationship?
Something that brings in inspiration, to you, something that brings
right now?
Yeah.
No, at this current moment, I'm chilling, bro.
Yeah? Have you ever had?
Yeah, for sure.
How does that work? How does that work for you? Seeing as you're so free.
Yeah.
So you can't be tied down. Yeah. I'm expecting, right?
Yeah.
So, and how does that work for you? How do you manage to?
It kind of sometimes it can make a hit out of you.
Yeah.
But sometimes it can limit you as well.
Okay.
Because when you're in that world, bro, you come to the booth and your voice is gonna change naturally. You don't need to be shouting. You're in love, bro.
Fair enough.
So it's like, but that can make a hit, a different kind of hit, or like you might talk about something you wouldn't talk about before.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But also it can limit you because like you're just more like, she might be listening to this lyric. She might get me stressed about if I say this.
Okay.
So you might not say things that you would say if you were in this world.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So are you overly invested, or are you even in any way invested into how do you want your listeners to perceive you? What kind of image do you want them to see of you, really, or vibe?
Just someone who's pure-hearted, man.
Okay.
Like, that's like my number one compliment. Like, if someone says like, yo, like, K.A. is pure, like, he's got a pure heart. Like, yo, my job is done, bro. Like, if someone finds you pure-hearted, bro, you can do anything, bro.
What does pure heart mean to you? Isn't to be pure-hearted? You mean honesty?
Like
you mean transparency?
When you walk into a room, like, people don't feel uncomfortable, or like, people are looking left or right, or like, you just speak one sentence, automatically you might go a little bit more in your chair.
Fair enough.
Whereas before, I might be sat like this, you might be sat like this when I come in, but it's like, just being like, your energy is shining through. Do you know what I'm saying? And like, people just knowing like, yeah, K is calm.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm saying like if he was like K's a carb guy,
okay,
like I just love that, innit?
Yeah.
Because that means I just feel comfortable. Anyone could be around me, bro. And that's one thing I love. Just someone who's just pure hearted. Like, do you know what I mean?
Okay, that's cool. What about with your expression? You know, the way you express with your outfit, with the nail polish, with everything. Being 2024, right? And you know the way things are going nowadays. How do you think that's going to affect, you know, influence your image out there? You know, do you care about that kind of stuff at all? How do you want it to, you know, to be interpreted? What do you think?
I don't really care, bro.
You don't really care. You just want to express. You know, whoever's on your train is gonna come on your train. Whoever is in
I don't care about other people, bro. Like,
yeah,
you can think like, yeah, like what you said, innit? If you're gonna come, you're gonna come. If you're not,
okay. And what about your thoughts on the music industry nowadays? You know, how do you feel about stepping in, you know, to this unknown void, you know, of what music is nowadays?
The unknown feeling is always weird, you know. It's like you don't actually know. Like you might think in your head, this is going to be the best life. But it's like when you actually get there and you can't go to Tesco no more. Like, are you going to like that? No, because I'm dreaming like I want to be this star.
Okay.
I'm going to be a star, bro. But it's like, there's pros and cons, isn't it? So it's like, you need to actually think at the same time. Like, it's not always what you think it's going to be. That's the way I look at it. But I don't even know if that answers your question, bro. Did that answer your question?
You kind of did. But you know, I mean, it's a big world out there, you know, in terms of music, in terms of, you know, people who are already established, people who gotta, you know, you gotta try to make some connections, you know, meet some bigger names, you know, get yourself out there on social and, you know, such and such. You know, how do you look to tackle that, you know, to get your foot in? You know, are you looking to fight your way in, or are you looking to just kind of cruise, you just get in and just not really care about, you know, like that?
I think cruising only goes a long way, you know. I like cruising a lot, bro. Okay. But like sometimes you gotta kick doors. I'm getting to that point now where I'm like, shit, like cruising is calm. People know you're cool and you're fly, you make music, but like you need to start kicking some doors, bro, because no one's gonna do it for you.
Does anything worry you about, you know, wanting to kick doors and wanting to get in there? Does anything worry you about, like, you know, you gotta get the pushback, right? So, so what, you know, what do you think is coming, you know? What do you think is coming for you, you know, as you're getting so big, you know, you're getting yourself out there, you know, you're getting prepared for whatever comes, whatever inspiration comes in, whatever, you know, challenge comes in, you can turn that into inspiration. You know, how are you feeling about all of that?
What I think is coming?
I mean, fame can be a fucking, it can be a massive weight to you know, to carry, right? So
bro,
do you think,
fame, like, hopefully like
popularity,
like shows, no sleep, traveling from LA to Australia, then back here, then having a party here, then it's tiring.
It's all part of the job.
Yeah, it's part of the job and it's fun.
Okay.
But it's going to be work, bro.
Are you doing any shows right now?
I got a show on Halloween 26. I think this will probably be out after then anyways, but...
Okay.
But yeah.
Is that do you do shows regularly? Is that a new thing that's coming in?
Yeah, I'm trying to do a couple of shows around Bournemouth. Yeah.
Okay. Have you done one already so far?
I've done a
few. 1 or 2 in the past, yes. Okay. How does that feel for you? You know, with your expression, how do you express yourself on stage?
Bro, like, you know that saying where it's like, no one's in the crowd, like, picture no one's in the crowd, like.
Okay.
Bro, when I'm on the stage, yeah, like, for me, no one is in the crowd, like, it's just me.
Okay.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but like, I'm just in my own world, bro.
Okay.
But I feel like it helps. Because like, when you start peeping at how many people or how many not people are there, like few people are there, then it's like, that might throw you off. If you look in the crowd, you see 4 people standing there with a drink.
Okay.
That might naturally just throw you off a little bit. Whereas if you see the crowd and you see 1,000 lights, that could throw you off as well.
Yeah,
so I just act like I'm nobody's there, bro. Put my shades on and just go in my world. Fair
enough. Let's bring it back home, right? How is it at home? You know, family, friends, and everything. You're doing music. You know, you're moving around a lot. You know, how's your family taking your music?
Yeah, they take it well. They tell me to push it and that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you think, you know, you say you have a supportive family, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I'm lucky, to be fair. Some parents will be like, oh, don't do this, don't do that. Well, nah, it's my parents. They told me to do my music.
How did they react when you first introduced, you know, yourself to them as an artist?
I ain't done all that. I think they must have just found out. I didn't go. I said, Mom, I do music. No way.
No, okay, fair enough. It just kind of made itself known, you know, over time. Fair enough. And, into the future, you know, looking to have a family yourself?
Yeah,
You know?
for sure.
Yeah, I think there's one of your lyrics that I recall saying, you know, I just something about marriage, you know. So I thought I really vibe with that.
I think that's X-Love.
Yes, that is X-Love, still my favorite. That's why. So are you thinking about that in terms of future? You know, marriage that, or do you want to kind of focus on music for now and just kind of
right now it's just music, man.
Just music.
But yeah,
too young to be thinking about that right now, don't you feel?
Yeah, I'm too young, man. Like, but yeah, I do want kids though. Man.
You do want kids?
And family. I love love, bro.
Okay, I love love. Okay,
like, I actually do, bro. So I want all that, but not right now, man.
Okay.
I need to just work on one thing.
Okay. So as an artist, you feel like you should focus on your work, first,
but yeah,
and
that
then
should
focus
be the
on
first,
family.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then all that might even just come naturally as well.
Yeah. You feel like you need to get ready for that, or you feel like you're already ready, but you don't wanna think about it right now.
I feel like you definitely need to get ready for that. That's something you need to get ready for, but not like 100%.
Mm-hmm.
But you need to have an element of getting ready towards that.
Okay.
You can't just let it come to you. Like, you can, it will happen, it can happen. But if you can avoid that, that's definitely better. So that's something I would definitely try and get ready for when I'm there. Like, cool, I want to have a baby in 2-3 years' time. Let me try and work towards that. It's better to do that than just hit you. Shit, I got to pay for this or that.
Fair
You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. And any eye-opening moment for you since you've been working on this project, since you've finished, since you've been doing this, you know, an eye-opening moments where you're like, this is not what I expected, but wow, you know.
The Somewhere in a Distance, I don't know if you're going to talk about it, but Somewhere in a Distance video.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy, bro.
The video you said?
The video, like the song and the video.
Okay.
It's going to come out like, it should be out by the time this comes out.
Yeah, you've spoken about that a couple of times, you know. I feel like you're very, very proud of that work.
That video is crazy, bro.
I've seen it as well. I liked it. Yes, nice.
Video is mad. So when everyone sees that, they'll understand what we're saying.
Yes, I've seen it behind. Yeah,
but yeah, that was like a stand-up moment for me. Like seeing that video come to life. It's a story. It's like a movie, bro.
Okay.
Like it's literally one of the best videos come out of the UK.
What inspired that? The video.
The video.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Both of my boys thought of that concept.
Okay.
They got up to me and said, "Yo, I got this idea," and I was like, "Let's do it, bro."
Okay.
It sounded cold. I wish I thought of it, but you have to ask them what inspired it, man.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
What made you accept that sort of like inspiration? You know, I mean, you hear something and it's like, wow, you know, what was so cool about it for you?
Just the idea, and like it was so thought out. They had like the details were so like intricate.
Yeah.
That just made me think, you guys actually thought about this song so deeply. I can't say no to you.
Yeah. Nice.
This is my art, and you've actually respected it this long for you to like come to me and say, I think you should do this and do that and do that. And this color's going to be blue here. And I'm not going to say no to someone like that, bro. That could be me.
You catch the vibe, you accept it, right?
Yeah.
So that's cool. That's cool. Okay, so moving on to the future, right? After this project, you said you got a couple more things coming up, you know? You're gonna drop, you know, another project. What do you have a title for that? A name?
Is it me? EP.
Is it
me?
Is it me?
Mm-hmm.
What is that? Where does that come from? What is that? Can you talk about that a little bit?
It's a whole different. So the sound is different. Like what we're talking about, like love and stuff. Like the sound is different. It's just like this. Is it me? So I'm in a different. Different world.
You're a different space now.
So it's like, is it actually like, I was playing it to my boy and he was like, yeah, I didn't even know this was you, you know, like you sound so different. That's part of the reason why I called it Is It Me, but there's so many reasons why I called it Is It Me as
What do you think has changed?
Still the same, well, it was still the same me.
Okay.
Because I moved quickly. I went to a different world.
Okay.
It was still the same me, but I was just like, more soft.
Okay, more approachable. You think you've been a bit harder back in the day?
That's just how I felt. Was like the energy I'm approaching these songs with. It's very like hard hitting and like upbeat. Whereas like, Is It Me? It's just like I'm just more like soft and laid back.
What about Rage Running?
Rage Running.
Yeah. So I mean, most of your music when I listen to it, it's a lot of hopefulness, kind of. Undertone to it, something inspiring, almost like something that you would play back, or I would play back later on and think, I used to be there. Is that how you feel? You know, from
Sorry, say that again, bro.
you know, something about going back in your music. When I listen to your music, Rage Running. Could you talk about that a little bit?
Oh, Rage Running.
Yeah, I felt very hopeful from that. You know, for some reason. You know,
Rage Running is a deep one, man. It's like Rage Running is basically just means like I thought of the concept of rage running, and now I use it every day pretty much. I'm like, bro, you're rage running, man. But it's like you're speaking, and it's like you're doing things that like you're not really thinking about.
Okay.
And it's like you're almost, you know, when you say like you're rage running, it's like you think like you're running, but it's like almost like you're in your head. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like you're speaking or you're doing these things, you're not really thinking about it, and then you're just chasing yourself almost, isn't it?
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay. So all of that now, you're saying you've left that in the past, you've moved on, you've grown from that, and something coming in the future is going to be a lot more peaceful, you know, you would say, a lot more calm, right? So where's that vibe coming from, this new vibe? What changed in you, you know, to get that out?
Circumstances.
Okay.
Finding my sound a bit more as well.
Okay. So you feel like your confidence is coming up. So
yeah, just trying different pockets, like testing myself. I'm going to the gym, bro. Every time I come here, it's another gym session, innit?
Yes.
So I'm naturally gonna get better. I'm naturally gonna get more fit, innit?
Okay.
So it's like, I can do this, or I can do this kind of beat. But yeah, bro, is it me? That's crazy.
Okay. I can't wait to hear that.
I gotta show you some songs after.
Okay, I can't wait to hear that. So finally, right, I want to talk about X-Love, because I feel like it's been nice talking to you. It's been nice getting to know you, getting to know your music. I kind of want to play my music, play my favorite track, okay, on your list, X-Love, towards the, as we round this up. So anything else that you want to say to your listeners out there, to your fans, to people who love you, what's coming next, all of that?
Just look out, man. Just look out. Keep posted, innit? Like,
okay.
You gotta check my socials. That's why you're gonna find out things.
What are your socials?
K-Pics.
Yeah?
K-Pics.
K-Pics on what? IG,
Instagram,
X?
and pretty much everything.
Okay, and everything. We're gonna...
That's KAYEPIXS.
Okay, check that out.
So it's like, everything, music videos are gonna be there, the content, everything is gonna, the shows,
cool,
dates and stuff.
Cool.
More music,
Nice. More music, more creativity, more expression. Glad to hear. K, nice to meet you.
My guy.
Yes?
It's been a good one, bro.
Nice to meet you, man.
Thank
nice
you,
to
man.
hear your music.
I've been on X and I've been on E. If I ever gotta leave, now I'm coming right back. If I ever gotta leave, now I'm coming right back for you. And I've been on X and I've been on E. I've been on X. I've been on E. I've been riding on E.
What's the X?
Riding on E. We travel high, we travel free. Riding on E. Riding on E. Riding on E. I'm riding on E. Riding on E. Riding on E. Riding on E.
The bass.
This one and sometime in the distance.
Somewhere in the distance.
Somewhere in the distance.